Good morning, students. Had you any fun? Welcome to my class. So, in the last class, I was telling about expression for total energy of an electron. Yes, what is the expression for energy of an electron in nth orbit of hydrogen atom? En equals to minus m z square into the power of 4 divided by 8 epsilon square n square x square, right? So today I want to tell about the hydrogen spectrum. Hydrogen spectrum. See this chapter, atoms chapter. In atoms chapter, you are learning about the structure of a hydrogen atom. So here, see what are the models that try to explain about structure of hydrogen atom. First one is Thomson's atom model, second one Rutherford's atom model, and the third one is Bohr's atom model. The three models of hydrogen atom, they are the three models of hydrogen atom. They are trying to explain about the structure of hydrogen atom. So now see, this is the time for talking about the spectrum. So what is the meaning of spectrum and what is the meaning of hydrogen spectrum? So when as I said you, if this is the nucleus, and these are the circular orbits around the nucleus. So this is first orbit, second orbit, third orbit. If an external energy is given to the hydrogen atom, imagine this is the hydrogen atom. This is the hydrogen atom. So if external energy, I am giving external energy to this hydrogen atom. External energy. If external energy is provided to the hydrogen atom, see, external energy means by means of heating or by means of electric field. You can supply the external energy to the hydrogen atom. So when external energy is given to the hydrogen atom, what is happening? The electrons, suppose an electron is present in second orbit. Here is the electron. This is the electron. Electron is revolving in second orbit. Imagine. So here, by absorbing the external energy, this electron makes transition. It jumps to third orbit. So in the higher, so what I am telling, the electron is moving from lower energy level to higher energy level. In the higher energy level, listen carefully. In the higher energy level, here the electron is not. It is not going to be stay permanently. In the higher energy level, it remains only for few seconds. So after that time, it is only, see, it stays in the higher energy level, in third energy level for few seconds. Even the energy level is kadime time stay. So after that time, it is once again coming back to its second energy level. Its initial energy level from where it went, from where it had gone. So here it returns to the second energy level. While coming to its initial energy level, it emits energy in the form of electromagnetic radiations. It is giving out energy in the form of electromagnetic radiations, and these electromagnetic radiations they are having photons. Electromagnetic radiations means photons, visible light, or gamma rays, X-rays. ಈ ತರ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಫಾರ್ಮ್ gamma rays, X-rays, microwaves, visible light, radio waves, right? So ಈ ತರ electromagnetic ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು electromagnetic radiation ನ ಇದು ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಆಗಿ ಎಮಿಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಾ. So that those radiations are having different values of lambda and see, these are having different frequency and different wavelength. The wavelength and frequency of those radiations, they are different from one another. So all the radiations, they are not having the same frequency, same wavelength. So the radiations, the group of radiations which are group earlier. See, it's very important. I am going to tell about spectrum here. The group of radiations which are having different wavelengths or different frequencies, they are they constitute what is known as spectrum. They give rise to spectrum. In spectrum, it is the group of radiations which are having different wavelengths and different frequencies. That is called spectrum. So hydrogen spectrum. So the same thing is happening in the hydrogen atom. So and the radiations emitted by the electron when it is returning to its initial state, that is called hydrogen spectrum. So hydrogen spectrum. Here these radiations are spectral lines. These are the spectra. These are called spectral lines. These are also called as spectral lines. Spectral lines. So there are 5 types of spectral lines emitted in case of hydrogen atom. How many types? 5 types. So let us draw the diagram of hydrogen spectrum. This is infinite orbit. Infinite orbit. 6th orbit. 6th, n equals to 6th. We shall mention the energy of 6th energy level. 6th, 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st. So, see, these are the circular orbits, circular energy levels are these orbits which are drawn in horizontal lines. First orbit, n equals to 1. First orbit, n equals to 2. Second orbit, n equals to 3. Third orbit, n equals to 4. Fourth orbit, n equals to fifth energy level. Other orbit, n equals to 6. Dot dot dot. N equals to infinity. N equals to what? Infinity. So here we shall write the energy of first orbit minus 13.6 eV. Minus 13.6 eV. E2, yes, E2 equals to minus 3.4 eV. Minus 3.4 eV. E3 equals to, yes, what is the value of E3? Minus 1.51 eV. Minus 1.51 eV. I just want to see whether the board is not clear or not clear. Yes, it is clear. Right, see here, and E4 is 13.6 divided by 16, 0.85 E4 equals to minus 0.85 eV. E5 equals to 13.6 divided by 25, 0.54 minus 0.54 eV. E6 is minus 13.6 divided by 6 square, 36, 0.37 minus 0.37 eV. So how to find these energy of different orbits? Minus 13.6 by n square is the direct formula you learned in last class. Minus 13.6 by 1 square is minus 13.6. For second orbit, minus 13.6 by 2 square, that you will get minus 3.4. For third orbit, minus 1.51. Fourth orbit, minus 0.85 electron volt. Fifth orbit, minus 0.54. How it is obtained? 13.6 minus 13.6 divided by 5 square, that is 25, minus 0.54. Sixth orbit, minus 0.37 electron volt, right? So see here there are 5 types of spectral lines which are constituting what is known as hydrogen spectrum. If the electron jumps from higher orbits to first orbit, if electron is making transition from higher orbit to first orbit, higher orbit means 6th orbit to first orbit, infinite orbit to first orbit, 6th orbit to first orbit, 5th orbit to first orbit, 4th orbit to first orbit, 3rd orbit to first orbit, 2nd orbit to first orbit. Then the spectral lines obtained by this way of transition by this way of movement. When electron jumps from higher energy level to lower energy level, that is first energy level. When electron is moving from higher energy levels, that is infinity to first energy level, 6th orbit to first energy. Just for my convenience, I am taking 6 energy levels. You can take 7 energy levels or 8 energy levels up to infinity. Okay. So here, see, when electron transition takes place from higher energy levels to first energy level, the spectral lines obtained when electron jumps from higher energy level to first energy level, that is called Lyman series. Lyman series. The spectral lines obtained energy EM radiation say, if electron is moving from higher orbit to first orbit, so that is 6th to first, 5th to first, 6th to first, 5th to first, 4th to first, 3rd to first, 2nd to first. So then you call that those as the Lyman series. If electron is jumping from higher orbit to second orbit, the spectral lines thus obtained, they are called Balmer series. Lyman series, Balmer series. So if electron transition takes place from higher energy levels to third energy level, the spectral lines obtained from this transition, they are called as Paschen series. Yes, what they are called? Paschen series. If the transition of electron takes place from higher orbit to fourth orbit, bracket series. What it is called? Bracket series. If the transition takes place from higher orbit to fifth orbit, the spectral lines obtained are called Pfund series. So how many spectral lines are obtained in the hydrogen spectrum? Five types of spectral lines are formed in a hydrogen spectrum. So those five spectral lines are spectral lines of H spectrum, hydrogen spectrum, are first one Lyman series. What is the first one? Lyman series. So see now let me tell about what is the meaning of Lyman series, or when do we get Lyman series in the hydrogen spectrum? When the electron of a hydrogen atom, there is only one electron in a hydrogen atom, when that electron of hydrogen atom, when it jumps from higher orbits to higher energy levels to first energy level, ಒಂದೇ ಸತಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಬರಲ್ಲ. ಹೈಯರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ಫೈನೈಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಇನ್ಫೈನೈಟ್ ಇಂದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಗೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ, 6th ಇಂದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಗೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ, 5th ಇಂದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಗೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ, 4th ಇಂದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಗೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ, 3rd ಇಂದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಗೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ, 2nd ಇಂದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಗೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ತರ ಆದಾಗ the spectral lines obtained, they are called by the name Lyman series. So what it is called? Lyman series. So here for Lyman series, wavelength, how to find the wavelength, frequency, wave number ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. wavelength lambda, wave number ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1 by lambda, wavelength ಅಂದ್ರೆ lambda ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕು. wave number ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1 by lambda ಅನ್ನೋದೇ wave number. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು another thing, frequency ಅಂದ್ರೆ wavelength ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿದ ನಂತರ frequency ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬಹುದು. So here see, to find the here n1 equals to 1, a fixed one, first orbit is electron. So that is initial energy level is 1. If it is fixed, it is not changing. n2 value ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬರಬಹುದು? From which orbit the electron may come, that depends on the situation. ಸೊ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, n1 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಲೆವೆಲ್. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತವೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆರ್ಬಿಟಿಗೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಲೈಮನ್ ಸೀರೀಸ್. ಸೊ n1 ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಇಸ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಹಿಯರ್. n1 is first energy level. n1 is first energy level. n2 is a higher energy level. Here higher energy levels, it may depend on the situation of the electron. If it is revolving in second orbit to first orbit, Lyman series. If it is revolving in third orbit to first orbit, Lyman series. But below the first orbit under Lyman series. So n1 equals to 1, n2 equals to 2, 3, 4 up to infinity. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವೇವ್ ಲೆಂತ್ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. 1 by lambda equals to r into 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. This is the empirical formula. This what it is called, empirical formula for spectral series. For all the spectral series you can use this formula where lambda is wavelength. This lambda is wavelength. Lambda is wavelength. R is a Rydberg constant. R is called the Rydberg constant. Rydberg's constant. So Rydberg's constant value is one value. Its value is 1.097 into 10 to the power of 7 per meter. What is the value of Rydberg constant? Tell with me. Its value is 1.097 into 10 to the power of 7 per meter. Yes, what is the value of Rydberg constant? 1.097 into 10 to the power of 7 per meter. So n1 is the first energy level. First energy level yavadappa n1 is first energy level. First energy level anodikina initial energy level. First energy level, that is n1 equals to 1. Fixed n1 equals to 1. So n2 higher energy levels. n2 equals to 2, 3, 4 up to infinity. So you can take any one. It depends on the electron where it is present. If it is coming from fourth orbit to first orbit, n2 is 4. So here this formula becomes 1 by lambda equals to r into standard formula I am writing 1 square minus 1 by n2 square. See why I am writing here in place of n1 1 and in place of n2 directly n2 means n2 is not fixed. n2 is varying value. It is a varying value. It may 2 or 3 or 4 or anything up to infinity. So here n1 is fixed. n1 is fixed means n1 is 1 square. 1 square minus here n2 square ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಬರ್ತದೆ, n2 is 2, 3, 4 ಏನಾದರೂ. So therefore you write n2 as n2 square. Don't write the value for n2 here because n2 is not fixed one. Electron may come from any one of the higher energy level. So what is the empirical formula? This is called empirical formula of Lyman series. Yes, what it is called? Empirical formula of Lyman series. So next, now we shall see about Balmer series. Understood? What are the values of n1 and n2 in Lyman series? n1 is 1, n2 is 2, 3, 4 up to infinity. And empirical formula for Lyman series 1 by lambda equals to r into 1 by 1 square minus 1 by n2 square. So what is the Lyman series? Electron higher energy level ಇಂದ first energy level ಗೆ ಜಂಪ್ ಆಯಿತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆದಂತಹ ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ರಲ್ ಸೀರೀಸ್ ನಾವು ಲೈಮನ್ ಸೀರೀಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. ಈ ಲೈಮನ್ ಸೀರೀಸ್ ಗಳ ಒಂದು ವೇವ್ ಲೆಂತ್, ಇವುಗಳ ವೇವ್ ಲೆಂತ್ its wave length is similar to wavelength of ultraviolet rays of the electromagnetic spectrum. Ultraviolet rays ಗಳ ಒಂದು ವೇವ್ ಲೆಂತ್ ಗೆ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗಿ ವೇವ್ ಲೆಂತ್ ನ ಕೊಡೋದ್ರಿಂದಾಗಿ ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನೇನು ಕರೀತೀರಾ, ಲೈಮನ್ ಸೀರೀಸ್ is found in ultraviolet region. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಲೈಮನ್ ಸೀರೀಸ್ ಅಂತ your answer is ultraviolet region. In ultraviolet region, Lyman series is formed. Where do you find the ultraviolet region? In Lyman series. Lyman series. So next the second one. The second one is Balmer series. Balmer series. Balmer series. So ಇನ್ನೊಂದಿಗೆ ನೀವು ಲೈಮನ್ ಸೀರೀಸ್ ಇವುಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳೋದಾದ್ರೆ ಲೈಮನ್ ಸೀರೀಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಈ ತರ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈಮನ್ ಸೀರೀಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವಾಗಿಂದು ನಾವು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ n1 ಗೆ 1 ಓವರ್ n2 1 ಓವರ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈಮನ್ ಸೀರೀಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ n1 equals to 1 n2 equals to 2. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈಮನ್ ಸೀರೀಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ n1 equals to 1 n2 equals to 3. n1 equals to 1 n2 equals to 3. Third member of Lyman series n1 equals to 1 n2 equals to 4. ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಎವ್ರಿ ಟೈಮ್ n2 ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಮಾತ್ರ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ Lyman series n1 equals to 1 n2 equals to 5. ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ರಿ. ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಈ ತರ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ನ್ಯೂಮರಿಕಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್. ಒನ್ ನ್ಯೂಮರಿಕಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್ಡ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿಸ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್. ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ 5 ಮಾರ್ಕಿಂಗ್. ಆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈಮನ್ ಸೀರೀಸ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈಮನ್ ಸೀರೀಸ್ ಅಂತ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಸಪೋಸ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈಮನ್ ಸೀರೀಸ್ ಅಂತ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಲ್ಯಾಂಬ್ಡಾ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬಹುದು. n1 n2 ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. n1 is 1 n2 is ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 3. n1 is 1 ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಗೆ 1 2 ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಗೆ 1 3 ಥರ್ಡ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಗೆ 1 4 ರೈಟ್ 1 4 ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಗೆ 1 5. So here for Balmer series, see Balmer series means these are the spectral lines obtained when electron jumps from higher energy levels to second energy level. When electron moves from higher energy level to second energy level, we get what is known as Balmer series in the hydrogen spectrum, right? So what do we mean by Balmer series of hydrogen spectrum means? Here Balmer series of hydrogen spectrum, these are the spectral lines obtained when electron jumps from higher energy levels to second energy level. The infinite orbit to second energy level, sixth orbit to second energy level, fifth orbit to second energy level, fourth orbit to second energy level, third orbit to second energy level. When here see n1 is fixed to n1 equals to 2, it is fixed. n2 it is variable number 3 4 5 6 7 up to infinity ಈಗ ಮತ್ತೆ ನೀವು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಅಂತ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಇವಾಗ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಬರೀಲಿಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಬಾಲ್ಮರ್ ಸೀರೀಸ್ is n1 equals to 2 n2 equals to 3. First member is n1 equals to 2 n2 equals to 3. second member ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ second member ಏನಾದರೂ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳು ಬಂದ್ರೆ ವೇಗವಾಗಿ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಿರಿ. second member n1 is 2 n2 is 4 n1 is 2 n2 is 4 for second member. For third member n1 is 2 n2 is 5. For fourth member n1 is 2 n2 is 6 ಈ ತರ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನೀವು for third member ನಲ್ಲಿ n1 equals to 2 n2 equals to 5. So sometimes in case of Balmer series first member is called H alpha line ಕರೀತಾರೆ. H alpha line of Balmer series. H alpha line ಅಂದ್ರೆ first member of Balmer series. ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು H alpha line ಅಂದ್ರೆ first member of Balmer series. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ n1 equals to 2 n2 equals to 3 ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಂತ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಆರ್ಬಿಟ್ ಇಂದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಆರ್ಬಿಟ್ ಗೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಜಂಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಆರ್ಬಿಟ್ ಇಂದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಆರ್ಬಿಟ್ ಗೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಜಂಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್. ಥರ್ಡ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫಿಫ್ತ್ ಆರ್ಬಿಟ್ ಇಂದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಆರ್ಬಿಟ್ ಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ H beta line. Here third member is called H gamma line. Yes, what is the empirical formula that we can write for Balmer series? 1 by lambda equals to r into 1 by n1 square. n1 square is 2 square. Therefore, this is the empirical formula for Balmer series, where R is called Rydberg's constant. Its value is equals to R value enada, R value is 1.097 into 10 to the power of plus 7 per meter. 1.097 into 10 to the power of plus 7 per meter. So what is the meaning of Balmer series? Balmer series are the spectral lines obtained in the hydrogen spectrum when electron jumps from higher energy level to second energy level. When electron jumps from higher energy levels to second energy level, then we get Balmer series. So N1 is 2, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಬೇಕು electron second orbit fixed. N2 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 3 ಇರಬಹುದು, 4 ಇರಬಹುದು, 5 ಇರಬಹುದು, 6 ಇರಬಹುದು, 7 ಇರಬಹುದು, up to infinity. So here first member is H alpha line, second member is H beta line, third member is H gamma line ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. First member ಗೆ N1 equals to 2, N2 equals to 3. First member ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು. ಇದೆ first member. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ see 3 ಇದಾವೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. First member ಇದೆ first member. Second member ನೋಡ್ರಿ. First member ಗೆ N1 is N1 is 2, N2 is 3. Second member ಇದೆ. Second member ಗೆ N2 is 4, N1 is 2. Third member ಇದೆ. N2 is 5, N1 is 2. ಈ ತರ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. This is the energy level diagram ಅಥವಾ ಇದನ್ನ energy level ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತಾರ? energy level diagram ಕರೀತಾರೆ. energy level diagram of hydrogen spectrum ಅಥವಾ hydrogen spectrum ಅಂತ ಈ ತರ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. So this is about the Balmer series. Third one is what is the third spectral series in a hydrogen spectrum? Third one is a Paschen series. Paschen series. Paschen series. See what is the meaning of Paschen series? Here you can see when electron jumps from higher energy level to third energy level. When electron jumps from higher energy level to third energy level, that is infinity to third energy level, sixth orbit to third energy level, fifth orbit to third energy level, fourth orbit to third energy level. Paschen series are the spectral lines obtained. Paschen series are the spectral lines obtained when electron jumps from higher energy levels to third energy level. Yes, electron jumps from higher energy level to third energy level. So what are the values of first orbit and second orbit in case of Paschen series? N1 equals to 3 and N2 equals to 4, 5, 6 up to infinity. N1 equals to 3 and N2 equals to 4, 5, 6 up to infinity. So first member ಅಂದ್ರೆ first member ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತಗೋದ್ರಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. First member of Paschen series is, you see it is not called by any other special names. Balmer series ನ ಒಂದೇ H alpha ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ first member ನ, second member ನ H beta ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ, third member ನ H gamma ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. So here N1 equals to 3, N2 equals to 4. First member. Second member N1 equals to 3. N1 is not changing for any member. N1 is fixed. ಯಾವುದೇ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್, ಥರ್ಡ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್, ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್, N1 ಅನ್ನೋದು ಫಿಕ್ಸ್. N2 ಮಾತ್ರ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಥರ್ಡ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ So for third member N1 equals to 3, N2 equals to 6. And I forgot to say where the Balmer series is found. Balmer series is found in visible region. Wavelength and frequency of Balmer series are exactly equal to that of visible light. So therefore Balmer series are found in visible region of EM spectrum. In the visible region of electromagnetic spectrum. Where do you find Lyman series? Ultraviolet. 1 mark fixed question is 1 mark question important is. Where do you find Lyman series? Ultraviolet region. Where do you find Balmer series? Visible region. Where do you find Paschen series? Infrared region. Infrared region. The Paschen. This is infrared region. Infrared region. This is you more infrared. These three These three are infrared region, IR region, infrared region. Yavavu Paschen series, bracket series, P-Fund series, they are found in infrared region. Balmer series is found in visible region. Lyman series is found in ultraviolet region because their wavelength and frequencies of Lyman series, they are similar to ultraviolet rays. So it is comparison is made that Lyman series is found in ultraviolet region, Balmer series is found in visible region, Paschen series is found in infrared region, bracket series is found in infrared region, P-Fund series is found in infrared region. These three are found in the same region. Their wavelength and frequency are equal to infrared rays. So infrared rays ಅಂತ ಈಗ ನಾವು ಗೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಈ ತರ ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. So here empirical formula for Paschen series 1 by lambda equals to R into 1 by N1 is 3 square. 1 by 3 square minus 1 by N2 square. This is the empirical formula of Paschen series. What are Paschen series? Paschen series are the spectral lines obtained when electron jumps from higher energy level to third energy level. Higher energy level to third energy level. So here N1 equals to 3 and N2 is 4, 5, 6 up to infinity. So first member N1 equals to 3, N2 equals to 4. For second member N1 equals to 3, N2 equals to 5. Third member N1 equals to 3, N2 equals to 6. So what is the formula for empirical formula for finding wavelength and frequency? Wavelength ಅಂದ್ರೆ lambda, right? ಇದು wavelength ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? lambda ಕಂಡಿದೆ. Wave number ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1 by lambda, new bar 1 by lambda. Wavelength ಅಂದ್ರೆ lambda, wave number ಅಂದ್ರೆ new bar equals to 1 by lambda. Frequency frequency equals to new 1. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು? C equals to new lambda, new equals to C by lambda. Formula how to find frequency of any spectral region, spectral line, Lyman, Balmer ಯಾವುದೇ ಇರಬಹುದು, ಎಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ ಸೇಮ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಇದೆ. ವೇವ್ ಲೆಂತ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದರ ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಲ್ಯಾಂಬ್ಡಾ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯೋದು. ನೀವು ವೇವ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1 by lambda value ವೇವ್ ನಂಬರ್, ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್? and frequency is C by lambda. Wave length ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯೋದು C by lambda ಮಾಡಿ. C ಅಂದ್ರೆ velocity of light, its value is velocity of light. C equals to 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. Yes, what is the fourth one? Fourth one is bracket series. Fourth spectral line obtained is bracket series. See here, bracket series means the spectral lines. These are the spectral lines obtained when electron jumps from higher energy levels to fourth energy level. When electron jumps from higher energy level to fourth energy level, then the spectral series obtained in hydrogen spectrum, they are called by the name bracket series. When electron jump from higher energy level to fourth energy level, bracket series, right? So see here, infinite orbit to fourth energy level, sixth orbit to fourth energy level, fifth orbit to fourth energy. This first member N1 equals to 4, N2 equals to 5. Second member N2 equals to 6, N1 equals to 4. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ N1 equals to ನಾವು 4 fix ಇದು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ N2 ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಬಹುದು. 5, 6, 7 up to infinity. N2 is 5, 6, 7 up to infinity. And one more thing, where do you find bracket series? Bracket series, Paschen series, Fund series, all are found in the same infrared region. Infrared region alli iru present, right? So here see first member ಏನು ಬರೀತೀರಿ? First member of bracket series is N1 equals to 4, N2 equals to 5 in first member value. Second member N1 ಇದೆ, ಈ value. Third member N1 ಇದೆ ಬರುತ್ತಾ, ಈ value. Fourth member ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ. N2 is 5. Second member Second member N1 equals to 4, N2 equals to 6. Third member N1 equals to 4, N2 equals to 7. बराबर same empirical formula का 1 by lambda equals to R into 1 by 4 square minus 1 by N2 square. 1 by lambda equals to R into 1 by 4 square minus 1 by N2 square. This is the empirical formula of bracket series. And where do you find bracket series? Bracket series is found in the infrared region. Last one, Fund series. Fifth spectral line, Fund series. Fund series. P fund series अंदर करीदरा fund series P silent आगे fund series अंदर इधना pronunciation मारता है. So what are fund series means? These are the spectral lines obtained when electron of hydrogen atom jumps from higher energy level to fifth energy level. When electron jumps from infinite orbit to fifth energy level. When the electron jumps from higher energy level to fifth energy level, the spectral lines obtained are called Fund series. They are called by the name Fund series. N1 equals to 5, N2 equals to 6, 7, 8 up to infinity. N1 equals to 5, N2 equals to 6, 7, 8 up to infinity. So what are Fund series? These are the spectral lines obtained when electron jumps from higher energy levels to fifth energy level. So first member same, N1 equals to 5, N2 equals to 6. Second member N1 equals to 5, N2 equals to 7. Third member N1 equals to 5, N2 equals to 8. Empirical formula 1 by lambda equals to 1 by R into 1 by N1 square minus 1 by N2. 1 by N1 square is written as 1 by 5 square. 1 by 5 square minus 1 by N2 square. 1 by N2 square. This is about hydrogen spectrum. What is hydrogen spectrum? Hydrogen spectrum means when energy is given to the hydrogen atom, the electron of the hydrogen atom, it moves from lower energy level to higher energy level. In the higher energy level, it remains only for few seconds, and next it returns back to the lower energy level. While coming to the lower energy level, it is emitting energy in the form of radiations, and the group of those radiations, the group formed by the energy radiations is called spectrum, as they are having a different wavelength and different frequency. So there are 5 types of spectral lines in hydrogen spectrum. First one is Lyman series, Balmer series, Paschen series, bracket series and P fund series. Lyman series are obtained when electron jumps from higher energy level to first energy level, and N1 is 1, N2 is 2, 3, 4 up to infinity, and it is found in the ultraviolet region of the electromagnetic spectrum. Then Balmer series, they are obtained when electron jumps from higher energy level to second energy level. So N1 equals to 2, N2 equals to 3, 4, 5, 6. It is found in visible region. Paschen series, N1 equals to 3. All electron is jumping from higher energy level to third energy level. N1 equals to 3, N2 equals to 4, 5, 6. It is found in infrared region. When electron jumps from higher energy level to fourth energy level, bracket series are formed. Bracket series lines are formed. It is found in infrared region. N1 equals to 4, N2 equals to 5, 6, 7, 8 either. And the last one, fund series, the spectral lines obtained when electron jumps from higher energy level to fifth energy level. Fund series. So here N1 andre yav orbit barutta, fifth orbit. N2 6, 7, 8 either. These three, fund, bracket, Paschen, they are found in the infrared region of the electromagnetic spectrum. Next one is next concept, ionization energy. I want to tell about ionization energy. What is the meaning of ionization energy and ionization potential? Ionization energy. So this is the hydrogen atom. First orbit, second orbit, third orbit, and infinite orbit. First orbit, second orbit, third orbit, and infinite orbit, right? So electron is present in first orbit. Imagine here is the electron. Electron is present in first orbit. So see, now if you want to make the electron to escape out of this H atom, this is the hydrogen atom. To make the electron to leave the atom, here electron is not free to move out of the atom. It is not, it cannot be emitted out from the atom very easily. So for the electron emission, so if you want to remove this electron from the atom means you must move the electron from first orbit to infinite orbit. First orbit to infinite orbit movement ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So how much energy is required? What is the energy required for movement of the electron from ground state, from first orbit to infinite orbit, so that electron is knocked out of the atom, electron is completely removed out of the atom. So what is the amount of energy required? That is called ionization energy. What is ionization energy here? Ionization energy is the energy required, making an electron to move out of the atom completely, Or this is the energy required for what energy required here? Required for jumping of electron of H atom from first orbit to infinite orbit. First orbit to infinite orbit. See, what is the energy required? For an electron, so that it is completely removed from the atom. The atom is the complete ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಕಿತ್ತಾಕ್ಬಿಡೋದು. ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಬೇಕು? ಇದು ಒಂದು ಆಟಮ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಎನರ್ಜಿನ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ionization energy. Yes, what is ionization energy? Ionization energy is the energy, it is the minimum energy required for an electron, so that it is completely removed from the atom. So what is the energy that you are providing to an atom, so that electron of that atom is completely removed from first orbit to infinite orbit. One orbit in the last orbit go ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡೋದು. So what is the energy required? That is called ionization energy. So for H atom, see, let us find for H atom ionization energies. For H atom ionization energy, for H atom ionization energy E equals to E infinity minus E1. This is the formula for finding ionization energy of hydrogen atom. E infinity. So here see, final orbit is infinite orbit. First orbit is initial orbit is first orbit. So E equals to E infinity means 0. Infinity energy level has the energy equal to 0, and E1 is minus 13.6 eV. So therefore ionization energy for hydrogen atom is plus 13.6 eV. This is the ionization energy of hydrogen atom. So when you provide energy equal to 13.6 electron volt to the hydrogen atom, the electron of that atom is completely removed from the atom surface. It is completely moved from first orbit to last orbit. It is completely removed out See what is ionization potential? Here ionization potential means potential difference that we give to the atom by means of battery eliminator. What is the potential difference is needed for the atom so that electron gets accelerated and it moves out of the atom. So that electron is accelerated, electron is it gains more energy and its speed increases, it gains more energy and thereby it is free to leave the atom. What is the minimum accelerating potential that is required for an electron to move out of the atom? That is called ionization potential, or simply you can write this one as ionization energy expressed in volts. Ionization energy na volt alli bardre idenalla idena volt alli bardre ade ionization potential. Ionization energy expressed in volts. Expressed in volts. Ionization energy expressed in volts is called ionization potential. Is called ionization potential. ಏನು ಕರೀತಾರೆ ನಾ ionization potential ಅಂತ. Ionization energy expressed in volts. Volt ಅಲ್ಲಿ express ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ. Say for here, therefore for H atom volts ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಒಂದೇ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಒಂದೇ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. For H atom here see, for H atom ionization potential is, what is the value of ionization potential? 13.6 volt. Ionization potential equals to idan EV ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ electron volt ಅಲ್ಲಿ volts ನೇ ಬರೆದಿ 13.6 volt. This is the ionization potential of hydrogen atom. So understood? See, this is what we call ionization energy. We need ionization to make the electron to jump from first orbit to last orbit. We need ionization energy. We must give ionization energy, right? Ionization energy means it is the energy required for making an electron to leave the atom, making an electron to completely escape out of the atom. And the ionization energy expressed in volts. Volts ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ionization energy ನ volt ಅಲ್ಲಿ express ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅದೇ ionization potential. So ionization potential equals to 13.6 volts. 13.6 volts. See excitation energy. Next one. Excitation energy means now the electron in first orbit. Electron is in first orbit. It is electron. Imagine. So see what is the energy required for making an electron to jump to second orbit. How much energy is required? How much energy is required for making an electron to move from first orbit to second orbit? That is excitation energy. Not only second orbit, any excited states. First orbit na ground state. Ivella excited states. Yes, excited states. Ivella excited states. So excitation energy is nothing but it is the energy required in first orbit and the second orbit in move electron. First orbit in the third orbit in move electron. First orbit in the fourth orbit. So the minimum amount of energy required for making an electron to move from first orbit ground state to any of the excited states. Ground state to excited states. So what is the energy required for an electron so that it is shifted or it is moved from first orbit to second orbit or first orbit to third orbit? So here excitation energy is the energy required for movement of an electron from first orbit to any excited states. So here electron is not removed out of the atom. It is just moving from one orbit to ground state. First orbit is called ground state to excited state, ground state to second excited state, ground state to third excited state. So ground first orbit is second orbit, first orbit is third orbit, first orbit is fourth orbit. ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಬೇಕು ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಎಕ್ಸೈಟೇಷನ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. ಸೊ E equals to E2 minus E1. If electron goes from first orbit to second orbit, what is the excitation energy? E equals to, here E2 is minus 3.4 eV. E2 is minus 3.4 eV minus E1 is minus 13.6 eV. Minus 13.6 eV equals to minus 3.4 eV minus minus plus 13.6 eV. So here you will get 10.2. 10.2 eV is the excitation energy required for making an electron move from first orbit to second orbit. ನೀವು first orbit to third orbit E3 minus E1, fourth orbit first orbit to fourth orbit E4 minus E1, ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಬೇಕು ನಮಗೆ ಮೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ. ಎಕ್ಸೈಟೇಷನ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಇಂದ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಬಿಟ್ ಗೆ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಆರ್ಬಿಟ್ ಇರಬಹುದು, ಥರ್ಡ್ ಆರ್ಬಿಟ್ ಇರಬಹುದು, ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಆರ್ಬಿಟ್ ಇರಬಹುದು, ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಇರಬಹುದು, ಮೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸೈಟೇಷನ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ. ಸೊ ಎಕ್ಸೈಟೇಷನ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ is expressed in electron. What is excitation potential? Excitation energy expressed in volts. ಎಕ್ಸೈಟೇಷನ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿನ ವೋಲ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸೈಟೇಷನ್ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಎಕ್ಸೈಟೇಷನ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ expressed in volts. Excitation energy expressed in volts is called excitation potential. ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ? excitation potential ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. excitation potential. Therefore E equals to, here excitation potential is equals to 10.2 volts. 10.2 volts. This is the value of excitation potential of hydrogen atom. So this is about ionization energy, ionization potential, excitation energy, excitation potential. One more concept is left in the atoms chapter, that is correction of de Broglie's correction to second postulate of Bohr's atom model. So naade adanna mugisi nucleus chapter na start ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. I am starting nucleus chapter on tomorrow, right? Have a nice day. Watch this video for 2 times, and if you are having any doubts means you can message me personally, so I am ready to answer for your questions. So write that assignment of dual nature of radiation matter and send to my personal number, and also submit to your college. Have a nice day.